Hello people, StrangeTemplar here. Welcome back to Sky Factory. Last episode we finally got our cobblestone generation up, so we have basically all the cobblestone that we'll ever need now, or at least a renewable source. One of the challenges is to be able to gather 10,000 cobblestone in 10 seconds, I believe, or 10,000 in 1 second. I don't remember off the top of my head, but a lot very quickly. So we're not quite there yet. We can get maybe one every other second or so when we mine it this way. So one thing that we're going to want to do is automate this so that we can get our cobblestone quickly, so that we can sieve it, so that we can hammer it down, make gravel, sand, dust, all of that stuff. And so today we're going to be starting on some basic automation. We're also going to be working on a couple other things. I'd like to get our smeltery up and running. I'd like to get some farms up and running. So to that end, I went ahead and I made some gravel, sand, and clay. And I've made up some dirt from our saplings. So we're going to be able to get our farm started and our smeltery. What the smeltery will do, what you do is you take the gravel, the sand, and the clay, and it'll make a grout. What this will do is it'll allow us to make our metals much more efficient than they were previously. Before we get our smeltery up and running, basically 4 of these would equal 1 ingot. With a smeltery, it'll only take 2 of them to make 1 ingot. So it'll basically double our metal outputs. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get these burning. And the grout will burn into, it's called seared bricks. So we're going to get these all going. And they're going to go ahead and cook while we get everything going. So let's go ahead and get our automation for the cobblestone, at least so we can start gathering it automatically. Don't have to stand there and just keep mining mindlessly. So one thing that we're going to want here is a node. Part of open blocks, or extra utilities, I'm sorry, I was thinking it was open blocks for some reason. Extra utilities provides transfer nodes for items, liquids, energy, and they also have the retrieval nodes. But basically what we're going to want to do is make ourselves a transfer node. You can either use a bunch of redstone to make 1, or if you have an ender pearl, you can make 4 of them. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We are going to also need some sorting pipes. This one right here. Nope, not sorting pipes. We're going to make a different type of pipe. So we're going to need some redstone. We're going to need ender pearls. We have some stone made. And we are going to need a chest. So is that all that we're going to need? Nope, we're going to need a little bit of glass as well. So let's go ahead and get these mined down into sand real quick. There we go. And we can go ahead and replace this real quick. We need 2 pieces of sand. Alright, so that's our glass. We'll put those back in to get cooked. We have some seared bricks now. But what we're going to do is we are going to get to our crafting station. We are going to need some smooth stone slabs. We're going to come across like that. Glass on either side. And redstone, and that will create a transfer pipe. Not a sorting pipe, but a transfer pipe. And we get 32 of those. Then we are going to need to make ourselves a chest real quick. Like so. And if we do chest, smooth stone on the sides, redstone's in the middle, ender pearl, and a transfer pipe up top, we have ourselves a transfer node. And 4 of them. So what we can do is we can come over here. And if we just set it on top, you can put it on any side actually, but if we right click on it, we'll see that it's gathering cobblestone. It's basically automatically mining and replacing the cobblestone very quickly for us. So we are almost up to a stack of cobblestone already, and we can pull it out right here if we wanted to. So pretty darn easy. But what we are going to want to do is store that. You know, so it can continually make more cobblestone. So what we could do is we could put a chest on top of this, and it would automatically put that. But since the only thing that we're going to be storing is Cobblestone, what we are going to use is a barrel. Not one of these barrels, but the barrel from Java, which stands for Just Another Better Barrel Attempt. I don't really know exactly where that name came from, but it works. So we're going to need a chest, we're going to need some slabs, and just regular old logs. So I think we have some slabs here. There we go. Let's make ourselves another chest, like so. And if we put the slab on top and logs on the middle, we have ourselves a better barrel. And what we can do is come over here, and we should see it has the stack of cobblestone right there. If we put it right here, all of a sudden we have cobblestone. And you'll see it has 1 times 64, so we have 1 stack plus 17. We have 24 things of cobblestone. Now what we can do is, if we click, it'll bring them out 1 stack at a time. If we right click, it'll put it in 1 stack at a time. And if you shift click, it'll bring it out 1 at a time, or not. Right clicking doesn't work like that. Oh, crap. There we go. So we can just right click, put that back in. And so basically this will hold up to 4,000 cobblestone at a time. If we wanted to, we can upgrade this, but I think 4,000 is plenty for where we're at right now. So not much to worry about there. That's just going to keep generating. Anytime that we need cobble for lava or for sifting, we can just pull it out. The next step that we're going to do is we are going to pull this out and automatically break it down into gravel, sand, and dust. That'll probably not happen until next episode. Next up, we should have these pretty much done, more or less. We have almost 2 full stacks of bricks. And so let's go ahead and get our smeltery going. And I was wrong, we do need 1 more piece of glass. So let's get that cooking up. There's our 2 stacks. First thing that we're going to want to do is put them in a 2x2, and that'll get us some seared bricks. And that'll say smeltery structure block, and also can be used for decoration. Why did I only get... Oh, there we go. Once you craft your first smeltery structure block, you will get the Mighty Smelting Book. It tells you all the recipes and how to use a smeltery, how to create it, and all of that good stuff. But fortunately, you have me, and I can tell you how it's used. So let's get all of these bricks back out. And there's just 2 more cooking up there. So what we're going to want to do is, and I'm probably going to be moving this here in a little bit. I'm thinking I'm going to expand this out this way because I want it to be fairly close to this system. We are going to basically pump the cobblestone into some pulverizers to make ourselves the gravel, sand, dust, all of that stuff, automatically sieve it into the metals, and then hopefully automatically put the metals into the smeltery, create ingots, and export it. So it's going to be one big continuous system. But I just want to get it up and running for now so that we can at least start working with it. So I'm just going to throw it over here in the corner. Hopefully that's going to work for us. And it might sound a little confusing here at first, but once you see it in action, it makes a lot of sense, and it's pretty darn cool. So what we're going to want to do is you make a 3x3 with the seared bricks on the bottom, and then you basically put a rim around it. So it's going to be 5x5, and you want it to be hollow in the middle. There's a couple other pieces that you want to make besides just those bricks. You're going to want to take a piece of glass, put the bricks around it, and that's going to get you a seared tank. And you also want to do another circle with an open one, and that'll get you a smeltery controller. So those are 2 important pieces. You're also going to want to take 6, do 2 vertical lines like this. This will get you a smeltery drain. And you're going to want to make like a bucket, and you'll have yourself a seared faucet. Then I think we're going to want a few more of just the seared bricks. Yeah, we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more seared bricks. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get those out. And we go pull these. Let's get rid of this wood. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to have our tank. We're going to want our controller. And we are going to want our drain. So these are the 3 most important parts here. The seared tank is... Well, let's start with the controller. We do not need the wood in there. The controller basically will give you this. What we want to do is we want to put our basic metals in here. And so let's go ahead and grab some metals. Let's grab some iron to start. We can just put it in like the dusts. Or if we wanted to, we can come into our crafting window, turn it into sands, and put it in just like that. And once we add lava to our seared tank, which we can go ahead and do now. I don't have my bucket on me. There's the bucket. We have some lava in here. We just put lava in there, and you'll see there's a little bit of lava. I believe it holds 4 buckets worth of lava at any time. You can add more tanks if you want to, but you'll see that there's now a progress bar. Now, as this progress bar goes up, it is going to turn into some liquid iron. So we have basically 2, 4, 5, 6 pieces of iron in here right now. And you'll see as soon as this melts, we're going to have 6 bars worth of iron sitting over here. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is take this faucet, put it right there, because this is where the molten metals, I wanted to say iron, but any metal is going to flow out. And now we need a place for the metals to go and flow into, because obviously we don't want metals to flow onto our wooden planks, because that would not be good. Molten metal plus wood probably equals fire. So let's go ahead and we can take our seared bricks, and there's 2 pieces to catch molten metals. We have our casting basin, which is a U, or if we do it upside down, we have a casting table. So we have basins and tables. The one that we're going to want for now is a basin. And you'll see we have 6 ingots worth of iron. Let's see if we have any more sitting over here. I believe we do. That's 7. We're just a little bit short. So let's go ahead. We can get this iron going. That'll put us up to 8 ingots. And just for explanation, we're going to go ahead and melt down our bucket as well. That will put us to 10 pieces, I believe, once we're done. And we can recraft our bucket from it once we're done. But the basin will take 9 pieces of any metal and make a block. So just like if you had a block of iron, iron. There we go. A block of iron takes 9 ingots. Same thing, once these melt, we will pour out 9 ingots worth of metal, get a block, and we can transform it back into ingots. So it's almost there. Once these are melted, we'll go up to 7. There we go. And once the bucket's melted, we should have 10. There we go. So now what we do, once we have a full block's worth, we can just right-click on this, and you'll see that the basin is starting to fill up, and the amounts of liquid is going down. We should end up with 1 ingot in here, and we should end up with 9 ingots to make a full block right here. Perfect. So now we have ourselves 9 ingots worth of iron. And let's go ahead and make up our bucket again. And just like that. Now the other thing that we can do is, if we don't have a full amount of iron, we can take our casting table, and let's take our gold. We're going to need two gold ingots. Let's go ahead and get those melted down. And let's go ahead and make it day. This should hopefully cause the rain to stop a little bit faster. Hopefully. So once these melt down, we will have 1 ingot of iron and we'll have 2 ingots of gold. And there goes the rain. So perfect. Almost done. And let's take our seared brick. What we can do is we can put in a brick or an ingot, anything really. And let's click on the gold. You can have multiple types of metals in here. When you want to decide which metal you want to come out, you just click on it in here and it'll move to the bottom. The bottommost metal is the one that's going to come out of the drain. So you can use gold to start making different types of casts. You'll see now that we have an ingot cast. We can put that back in without anything. And if we right click again, that iron that we had left over is going to come in and turn into an iron ingot. So that way, if you have not enough for a block, you can use this ingot cast to go ahead and make ingots from it instead of making the blocks. So you have different ways of creating metal out of that. You want to make sure that you always have enough lava in there. So let's go ahead and scoop out some more. Just go ahead and fill this up. I'm going to be moving this crucible to a better place here soon. So there you go. That is a basic smeltery. You can go ahead and put any of your metals in there. If you have a different mod pack, if you have like iron ore, gold ore, any of those ores, you can also put those in there. And 1 ore will equal 2 ingots worth. So it will basically double the amount or output of any of your metals. So pretty nice, pretty efficient. And that's something that you guys can work on fairly soon after getting your cobblestone up and running. So next thing I want to do, while we have a little bit of time, I want to get a farm, or at least a basic farm going. So I'm going to go ahead and break down these. We only have 9 pieces of dirt on us right now. So I'm going to just go ahead and make a simple little thing right there. We take our water bucket. Actually, we don't even need our water bucket right now. First thing that we're going to want to do is take these grass seeds and plant them. Grass will automatically spread to neighboring blocks. The watering can will make it go faster. But now what we can do is take some bone meal the grass, and break down these grasses for different seeds. The main seed that we're going to want, we do have the magical crops, so we're going to be able to get different fruits. We'll get corn seeds, we'll get pepper seeds, cucumber seeds, all of those fun seeds. But the one that we really want, and is fairly rare, is called essence seeds. And there it is. Wow! That is the fastest I've ever gotten an essence seed. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a quick hoe. And there we go. And what we're going to do is break out her... Let's just put some water right here and make some farmland, and we're going to have ourselves an essence crop. Now this thing is going to be one of the most important crops in the entire game. So if we use our watering thing, it should grow faster. Should. Emphasis on should. But what this essence crop will give us is not only extra essence seeds, hopefully, has a chance of dropping 2 seeds. It'll always drop at least 1 seed. But what we really want out of this is the magical essence. So wait for it. There it is. Mature. So once we break it, we have essence dust, we have essence seeds, and we have weak essence. So let's go ahead and replant that. And you'll see with essence dust, we can make weak essence. With weak essence, we can make regular and strong essence and extreme essences. So there's a whole bunch of different essences, and basically each one leads to the next. But the big thing that we're going to want to make is different types of seeds. I showed you earlier, there's so many different types of magical crop seeds. We have emerald seeds, we have diamond seeds, tin seeds, silver, quartz, nether, all these different seeds. And what they use, like these earth seeds, are going to use weak essences, regular seeds, and dirt. So basically what we're going to be able to do is grow ourselves dirt. Instead of using the barrel to make dirt very, very slowly, we'll be able to plant ourselves crops that will give us all of the resources that we need. So you do need, like the, where did the dirt earth seeds go? There they are. So you will need 4 earth to start with, 4 dirts to start with, but you can use these earth seeds. Earth essence. Earth essence. There we go. And so when it grows, you'll have this, which you can use to make leaves. We can make dirt, cobblestone, all the different, basically, earth scenes that we'd want. You can make clay with it, which we don't need because we have the barrels and dust to do that. But all the different resources that we're going to need. The big ones are going to be the nether essences, because with that we're going to be able to make nether quartz for applied energistic systems. We'll be able to make nether warts, nether bricks, soul sand, and netherrack. It is possible to make those otherwise, but the nether essence is probably the easiest way, especially since only 2 nether essence makes 16 netherrack. And netherrack is used in sieving to get some of the important resources from the nether. I haven't shown you guys yet, but if we do go to the nether, there's literally nothing there. It is another void world, just like the overworld. You basically spawn in the nether portal, and there's like 3 blocks in front of you, 3 blocks behind you, and that's pretty much all you have to live on in the nether. So there's not too much there. There's no renewable resources there. So that's something that you want to keep note of. So what we're going to do off camera, I'm going to go ahead and grow some of these magical crops. Want to make sure we have enough essence to make the things that we want to make. And yeah, so that's that. We also now have different seeds. We have raspberry seeds. We can make cucumber seeds. We can start growing ourselves more food sources besides apples, so we can actually enrich our bodies. More than just that, we also have the meats from zombies, because zombie flesh, not very nutritious, but at least it's a little bit of protein for those health nuts out there. So, yeah, guys, with that, we didn't get too much done. We started out with a little bit of automation. We already have 2,000 cobblestone just from that. We're going to be able to speed this up even more if we want. Next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to start working on expanding this system so that we can turn our cobblestone into gravel, sand, and dust automatically. We can start sieving it automatically, getting our resources done automatically. And so next episode, for sure, we are going to start working on a lot more of our automation. And I'm pretty excited for how we're getting along. So hopefully we'll see you guys next time. Next episode, like I said, automation is going to be the key word. So thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and or subscribe button if you guys enjoyed yourselves. Thank you as always for watching. I will see you guys next time. But until next time, and as always, guys, don't be a stranger. Take care.